my hair like looks like very curly, semi-straight, and just all over the place right now, I haven't straightened my hair yet. I washed my hair and took a shower a few days ago. A few hours ago. And since then, it hasn't been straightened yet, so please don't judge me too hard here. But anyways, guys, welcome to NicoleTopics. My name is Nicole, and today's topic is vlogging. Today, you guys will see me going through the process of taking a skating test. As I'm recording this, it is basically 12 o'clock in the morning. But the reason why I'm starting this vlog at 12 o'clock in the morning is because this is when we actually do the actual preparingness. This is literally 12 o'clock in the morning. I can't speak. This actually feels pretty interesting because I haven't made a vlog in a long while. Tomorrow at like 2 o'clock somewhere, I will be testing for the juvenile moves in the field test. Man, I haven't tested since 2019. I actually have practice tomorrow morning at 9:15, which is another reason why I am making this video now, because there's no way I can make an intro tomorrow. But considering the place I'm taking the test is very distant from where I live, and that I have early practice, that means I have to wear my skating dress and make sure it's ready by the time I wake up tomorrow. So yeah, the first thing you guys will see in this vlog is just me preparing my test outfit. So let's go. Oh, look at that, it's my custom ring light. Hey, it's me! Okay, let's actually get down to business because I really should be going to bed soon, but I already have most of my stuff prepared on my bed. Might as well show you guys what I'm planning to wear for my test tomorrow now. This is the mask I plan to wear. I plan to wear a fabric mask at the actual test tomorrow, which I'm actually going to put in my bag now because it'll just save me time when I take that short break when I come home after my practice in my main rink tomorrow. Alright, this may be hard to notice, but these are my skin tone boot covers. Here is the skating jacket I plan to wear tomorrow, aka one of my test jackets. Here are a little glimpse of the tights I plan to put on tomorrow. They're these cute footed mesh with rhinestone tights. I think it looks really cute. And last but not least, you got the black skating dress. So yeah, that is what I'm planning to wear tomorrow. Well, for the most part anyways. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to show you for tonight. I'll see you guys when the sun hits up.
One pathetic sob story later.
So let's talk about the test, shall we? So as I'm recording this, it has been 8 days since I've taken the test. And honestly, since the last footage, I've been debating whether to scrap this video idea or not, because it's not really the greatest feeling of failing. However, after some thinking, I do know that there's a lot of like young people who watch this channel, and there's already like few skating test vlogs out there, so I'm hoping with me putting this out, it can be something that maybe you guys could learn from or maybe even relate to, because crap happens. And honestly, I kind of wish that there was a video like this for a younger version of me to see this. But yeah, we have a lot to unravel here. So as I predicted, I wasn't able to get that much footage of the testing day because it was just so darn busy. Practice wasn't bad, nothing fell apart really. It was mostly normal. And I quickly ate breakfast and my mom put my makeup on for me. I didn't really have that much of an intermission break between the practice and the testing. Then we went to the rink. By the time my mom and I arrived, we were basically right on the dot, so we were kind of like zooming all over. We quickly checked in and I quickly just hopped in the ice to do my warm-up because for any of you guys who haven't tested before or don't really skate for skating testing, there is a warm-up time before you actually test. So far, everything was actually going the greatest it could have been. Like, I was applying the corrections and things were looking pretty good, but then my coach found me. She booted me off of the ice because apparently the test group I was in, it was split in half. So I was part of the second group and I basically wasn't supposed to be warming up at that slotted time. So then my coach, mom, and another student of hers, we were all just vibing in the lobby, waiting for our group to be ready. But then the testing time actually happens. The second group was ready to go to the warm-up, so once again, I was basically back at the ice and things were going pretty good. Nothing fell apart. Everything was going in line. Warm-up then ended. I was the third and last skater to go up, so I was basically sitting on the bench with my coach watching the other tests. So here's where the story begins to get ugly. It's my turn up and then like all the adrenaline increases. I introduce myself to the judges and I start doing the test and basically my test anxiety kicks in overdrive. Which I mean, in a stance, I'm not really surprised because I'm just not a good tester. I get very nervous for tests, especially moves in the field tests. But even though what's happening makes sense doesn't mean it's a good thing in my favor because it destroyed my presentation. So for all of my moves, I was basically making mistakes that I usually never made or just never made period until that very day. But things didn't visibly fall apart until I stumbled on the first time. And as soon as a stumble happened, I began getting really flustered. And the surprising part is that it happened on my good side of the pattern too. Like, the irony. I just want to put a note for the cross rolls, which were the best moves I did out of all the others in the test. And to this day I'm pretty surprised because, I mean, my cross rolls weren't known to be like the strongest ones I had. I mean, they were fine, but like they weren't like the best ones. But yeah, I did the rest of the moves. Nothing really fell apart despite me stumbling that very first time in the 8th step. Then I go to the last ever moves, which were one of my least confident moves. The first two were, as you guys see, they were pretty good, they were going good. And then we go to the third one, and I made a very noticeable stumble that you don't even need to take rocket science to notice. And that's when everything started to fall apart. I remember when it happened, I literally was like saying in my head, okay, oh my god, well, don't stop, keep going. So I kept going. And looking back at this, I think I handled myself pretty well, but it wasn't passable well. All the oxygen in the room was gone. With the circumstances I was facing, I was actually pretty surprised when watching the footage again that I handled myself as well as I did, because I felt like internally dying. I come back to my coach, she was telling me like all the errors and basically was like, I'd be very surprised if you passed this. But even though like I knew I was most likely not gonna pass, the whole concept didn't really hit me until the test paper came back. And that's when everything just finally hit me, like, I have to keep working on these moves. Legit, I was not upset about the scores. I was more frustrated and upset with myself. I remember I was like on the verge of like full on ugly crying. To make this setting even more devastating at the time than it already was, the rink I was testing at also has like this gigantic golf course like in front of it. There was like this golf guy who was like at the sidewalk, and he was like, oh my god, did you pass? And me and my mom were like, no, and that just made me feel more sadder. And yeah, we went in the car, and yeah, I just like cried. But besides those points though, I do feel very grateful to have such a supportive friend group. And honestly, that's just what the sport is kind of like about. It's not gonna be sweet and fun all the time. There's also gonna be a lot of rough patches that can really challenge you, not just physically but mentally, and I feel like not a lot of people bring awareness to that aspect of the sport. And yeah, even though this ending of this video is rather bittersweet, I really truly hope that you guys can learn from this. But yeah guys, that was my vlog. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Comment below your skating level, cause that would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll be skating level twins. Maybe you'll find your twin in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I swear my videos are more outgoing than this. So if you're new here, I swear my videos are usually more happy and lighthearted. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.